Creative Magic Club.
What's up? This is Sarah Mack and welcome to Creative Magic Club. Together we'll discover inspirational stories of creative entrepreneurs living out their dreams, doing the work they are most passionate about, and building wealth in magical and fun ways. While building a six-figure income as a writer and coach, helping other women to launch their dream businesses, I've connected with so many incredible people and seen it proven again and again that you can thrive financially doing whatever it is you are passionate about. I'm here to share life-changing strategies for mindset, making money, and reaching more people with your work in a business and life filled with creativity, freedom, and fun. Hi, Sarah Mack here from withsarahmack.com, and I wanted to jump on and break down a few of the different ways that I've created 3 to 10K in recurring monthly revenue, sometimes up to 6 months in advance in my business. So this is, a reality where I'm never having to start the month at zero, which has brought my nervous system a lot of peace, while making me feel so excited to start the month with a clear plan for my business, knowing that I have amazing clients in my offers already, with a ton of time freedom to create content and generate more sales if I want to. So I want to break down a few different ways that this has happened for me, because it's not happening in the same way every single month. And as a manifesting generator, I love to create new things, to switch things up, and to really follow my excitement, which I really give myself permission to do in my business, but without being all over the place and without creating a lot of uncertainty. So the easiest, best way to create this is through having long-term offers. And this is, one of the influencing reasons why I've actually switched my mastermind to a 12-month enrollment. But before that, it was a 6-month, which, is long term. A significant amount of transformation happens in 6 months when you work with clients. A lot of my clients in my mastermind have re-enrolled and stayed in for longer as well, which was another reason why I just decided to bump up that container, because I'm a big believer in long-term support. So right now, the price for my mastermind is $888 on the payment plan per month, where it's 10K pay in full. And that was the same price when I was running it at 6 months. So, I've had anywhere between 3 and up to 8 people enrolled in my mastermind. So I really want to show you with these breakdowns how having a very, very small number of clients can build up this type of recurring revenue. So just with 2 clients, let's say at a minimum when you're just getting started at say $888 a month, that's already $1,776 coming in each month, recurring revenue for 6 months. That's an amazing baseline. If there's 7 people in there, that's more like 6K a month coming in. So another offer that I've had running, which I really enjoyed, I don't have this running right now, but this one was going for a long time, was offering a 30-minute a month private mentorship package at $495 a month over 6 months. So again, having 2 to 3 clients enrolled in that's another $1,400 adding up onto the monthly recurring revenue. And then, so those are my longer term packages, right? I love offering those. And then I'll also be offering, shorter term packages, which you can still add to that recurring revenue because I am consistently launching them. So here are some examples of shorter term packages that can still add on to your recurring revenue for, a couple months in advance. So, for example, I have Tell Stories That Sell, my 8-week course, which I'm actually making available as a self-paced course again as of today, which is super exciting. So right now it's $650 a month. In the past, I've sold it for $555 a month times 2 monthly payments. So let's say I have 2 clients who enroll in that each month. That's an extra $1,000, right? This month and then next month. And then for my 12-week offer, I run a 12-week live group coaching program, which I've done this, many times in my business, many different versions and iterations. Right now, my 12-week live group offer is Profitable Group Programs, and I've had 4 clients enroll into that. That's a $1,400 a month payment plan. So that's like $5,000 in recurring income each month for 3 months. And then often I'll sell alumni rate spaces into my programs for a lower amount. Say I've done that before for, around $400 a month, depending on the program. So let's say I have 2 of those, that's another $1,500. So that's like the baseline that I'm going into at the beginning of the month when these recurring payments are set up. And then add to that additional pay in full payments from clients that can obviously bump the monthly revenue up from like 2 or 3K to 10K, or from 5 or 6K up to 17K and 20K plus months with a really, really small number of clients. So you can see what I was breaking out for you. It's like 2 clients here. Like the most clients is 8 clients. Like if I had people enrolled in all of these offers that I've just shared with you, that's less than 20 clients. And like, that's a lot, right? And that doesn't even include any pay in fulls. Obviously that's gonna switch up depending on if you've got people on payment plan, if you've got people on pay in full. Like we never have any control over that. So having this like offer stacking where you have some long-term offers going on, and then you've got a few shorter term offers here and there, and I'll share some of the other ways that I easily bump up that income, which are part of my launch process for those longer term offers. Things like 90-minute private intensive, things like 3-day Voxer packages or 3-month Voxer packages, things like alumni rates to new rounds of my signature programs, giving special offers and contract renewals for continuing clients behind the scenes, flash sales on bundles of existing content like masterclasses or free content events that I ran in the past. I'm building those in to the launch process for my long-term offers. This just all like very naturally and in a streamlined way bumps up my income. My epic new masterclass is now on sale. It is called Write Your Best-Selling Offer Pitch to Confidently Sell Your High-Ticket Coaching Offer. And in this workshop, you will craft a confident, clear 2 to 3 sentence pitch that will accurately communicate the value of your offer every time you pitch it. You will understand how to let your dream clients know exactly how your offer meets their needs and desires before they've even seen your sales page, and have a formula that you can use to confidently sell any offer at the end of a social post, a live stream, a podcast ad, or an email. And you'll feel confident getting repetitive without wandering off your most profitable message. So you grab the attention of the right buyers every time you show up and share your work. This is really the skill that allowed me to go from a nobody with a tiny audience to being a 6-figure mindset coach, helping all kinds of creatives to go for their unique dreams in so many different kinds of offers, priced from $22 to $17,000. So go to withsarahmac.com under the masterclasses tab, and you can get instant access to that masterclass. Before we get back to the episode, I have something exciting to tell you about. There were a couple of key things that changed everything in my life as an entrepreneur that allowed me to bring in 6 figures while working half as many hours and having more fun than ever before in my business. It was money mindset work around how I was doing business, combined with getting good at sharing strategic sales content online. I know you know that this is your year to start hitting your 10K month income goal and living the life of creative freedom and fulfillment you have been dreaming about. You're ready to be consistently attracting total dream soulmate clients through the creative content you're sharing on social media, and you want to be reaching more people, charging higher rates, and working much less. So I'm very excited to invite you to join me in Freedom Club, my mastermind, where you'll receive tailored high-level support to master the skills that will create your dream life and 6-figure dream business starting now. With focused weekly trainings and coaching calls to find the clarity on your content that's going to make you the most money, to design a simple, fun launch strategy you'll enjoy following through on, plus daily support and feedback from me in the Voxer chat, you'll find that sweet spot in your business where you're the most confident in your work, having the most fun, and making the most money.
Go to withsarahmac.com/freedom club to apply now. Now let's get back to the episode.
When I know how much money is coming in at the start of the month, it just, makes it easier to feel great about taking long weekends, going on vacation, taking creative days, or spontaneously taking days off to rest and restore. And another part of this equation, which I'm really good at in my business, is keeping very low overheads. So even though I have a team of 2 VAs, I have a podcast editor, a bookkeeper, a coach, and an energy healer that support me month to month, my overheads are low. And it feels really good knowing that my recurring revenue is often covering a very high percentage of my expenses from day one of each month. So, and if this feels really far off for you, I'm really sharing this with you as a way to paint the picture in your imagination, to start asking those questions of how could I tweak what I'm offering? How could I tweak what I'm focused on launching in terms of price points, in terms of how many people I can enroll into my offers, in terms of what I'm selling, in terms of how I'm maybe putting in little upsells throughout the conversations that I'm having or the content that I'm creating that is just creating more opportunities for people to buy from me. That's really leading into these more long-term client relationships that obviously it benefits you in your business, and obviously as a coach, it's going to benefit your client when it's easy and accessible and no-brainer for them to work with you long-term, because people are always going to compound and get better and better results and impacts and transformation when they have those types of working relationships and that long-term support. So, this didn't always used to be the case for me. And the way that I shifted this was just simply by setting an intention. I decided to prioritize recurring revenue, and that led to decisions like focusing on selling longer term offers with great payment plans. I also chose to focus on scalable group programs where I knew that I could sell many places without my schedule becoming too packed, which obviously would bring in a lot of resistance, right? I remember I've been through those phases where I would be like, here's my income goal. If I just sell 10 one-on-one clients, that's not that feels doable. That's a logical way to get there, but actually underneath that, unconsciously, I didn't want that. It felt like a lot for me, and I didn't want to have 10 hours of calls on my calendar. So, really pay attention to how you're feeling, really pay attention to what feels easy and doable with a very low number of clients. This is a great way to assess your pricing. Because it's really possible, even with a tiny audience, to be having 5-figure months with coaching programs, with high touch coaching programs. So I really have chosen to focus on scalable group programs where I knew I could sell many places without my schedule becoming too packed, leaving me plenty of room to create other opportunities to serve clients and sell, and also to do other things that I want to do in my life, work on my songwriting, write my book. This was why I started my business in the first place, was not to, be packed and glued to the Zoom room all day long. So, once I was clear on that vision, it became very obvious to me what my day-to-day tasks were to focus on, to really master getting good at selling and filling group programs with a few clients each month. That's really been key for me to create this kind of consistent cash flow in my business without burning out, without overgiving, and without selling millions of different offers. Everything that I told you, I'm not selling that all at once. I'm selling usually one key offer and then maybe another back-end offer, and then obviously clients re-enrolling is happening behind the scenes. I'm not selling 50 things at once. That's way too complicated. Though I will say that getting, once I get into the rhythm with this, once I've created content for my signature offers, it does feel a lot easier to be able to sell more things and to layer in, different types of sales and products throughout the month as well, without it feeling like a giant deal, which it did feel like for a long time, and that's okay. Running my business in this way, it has been the strategic decisions that have given me the freedom to write my book, to travel a lot, to rest, to take care of my health every day, and really to enjoy so much flexibility in my schedule with just a handful of calls on my calendar each week. it's truly my dream business. Like what I set out to create, I created, and it's as great as I imagined it would be. So this is exactly the skill set that I have packaged and taught in the most potent way in Profitable Group Programs, which is my 3-month live group coaching program with tailored high-level support to design and launch and sell your signature group coaching offer and create fire launch content that you can then continue to repurpose to stack your recurring revenue in your dream business month after month. Like this is how I run my my group programs. I create them and then I repurpose the content and I continue to sell them for years at a time, which obviously then makes it easier to sell more things and to have more sales rolling in. So, click the link in my bio to join, and know that if you join Freedom Club, my mastermind, you get access to absolutely everything. So you get access to anything I'm running live, all the course content for Profitable Group Programs, all the course content for Tell Stories That Sell, for Create Money the Fun Way, all of the unique Freedom Club trainings that guide you through every single piece that has really got me to where I am in having this freedom business and being lean, and really leading from prioritizing freedom, prioritizing space on my calendar, and prioritizing joy and alignment in what I'm selling and how I'm selling and who I'm working with. That's really allowed me to grow my coaching business to 6 figures, having so much freaking fun doing it. Plus you get access to all my bundles and anything that I create throughout the time that you are in the mastermind. So if you are interested in Freedom Club, you can go to my website withsarahmac.com to check it out, fill in the application. And of course, if you're not sure which offer you're thinking about joining, please feel free to reach out to me in the DMs and we can have a chat about where you're at, what your goals are, and what feels like the best fit for you. So let me know what came up for you around this conversation. Go away, do some journaling, and get clear on, how you want to create recurring income, and just set that intention, set that vision, and just allow your intuition to guide you to the ways that is going to work for you. And I hope you've taken some inspiration and some ideas. And most of all, I hope you've taken away that this is really possible. Like this is possible for you now with a very, very small handful of clients when you have the right pricing, when you have the skills to sell, and when you really set it up in a way that you desire to be living in your business. That's going to be the thing that really drives you to take that action, to be consistent, to show up, to keep selling, keep inviting people in. If you just get a handful of sales each month, you can start to build that recurring income, and that starts to build month after month after month. So I hope you've loved this episode, this live stream, and thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day. Bye.
For more inspirational content, head over to my website withsarahmac.com, and please support the show by liking, commenting, and subscribing.